Hi. So today is the new moon in Pisces, and there's a conjunction with the new moon and Venus and Neptune. So this is a very creative, healing, inspiring vibe that we are getting with this seed planting moment, which is the new moon. I want to talk about this week because this new moon is a beginning, as all new moons are, but it's at the very end of the yearly cycle. So I want you to think of this today's moon as kind of like a blessing. It's an opportunity for a final let go to anything, particularly that has felt like it plagued you all year, or it could be throughout your life. It could be, longer than just the year. But Pisces rules the end of things. It rules the culmination, the completion, the complete letting go and forgiving of all past hurts and wounds and the things that we've had trouble letting go of. Sometimes there's just something in your soul that is difficult for you to let go of because it's just like a barnacle sticking to you. And this is a barnacle release moment. And the reason this is important is that the spring equinox is in a week from this new moon. And that is a fiery, beginning, starting energy in the sign of Aries. It's the time when the astrological new year begins. And so, just for this week, I would like for you to really be aware of anywhere you've immersed yourself in energies that don't belong to you, old contracts, and you can even if you don't know what these are, just those things that feel muddy, that feel stuck, that feel itchy, that feel incomplete, that feel like, oh, I can't forgive this because that person's gone, or I can't let myself off the hook for this or that pattern that I've had that I keep looking at, whether it's a self-sabotage pattern, because that's Piscean as well. It's can be the sign of self-undoing. But when we have a new moon and when we have the luminaries, especially with Neptune, which is this higher octave of Venus, and it can also add some confusion to the mix, but I'm taking this at the highest level. At any place where you felt lost, confused, muddled, um, cloudy, smoggy, this is a high time for noticing where you have been participating in confusion and letting due to a lack of forgiveness or a lack of ability to let go. This is the week to really face that, to really look at where have I been holding on? Where have I been a barnacle to my pain stories, to my pain points? To unresolved issues, and I'm just waiting for closure, and it's been 20 years and I still have not had closure because so and so hasn't come back to me to close something off. This is the moment to just let go. You can use that prayer: I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. um, And that's the Hawaiian prayer of forgiveness, to kind of clean the energy between you and another person. This is a really good time to see yourself from the highest level possible. That's what Neptune gives us. It says, you are a gift. You're a gift from God. And any mistakes you've made are forgivable. And now is the moment to release them. I want to give you a tool to use this week that, if you've worked with me, you're very familiar with this one. It's very simple but powerful. And I'm going to check in with you next week and I'm going to ask you if you used it, because I want to know how this worked for you. And it's that tool of, when you have a thought, feeling in your body, emotion, uh, any kind of sensation of feeling closed, limited, crappy about yourself, negative, scared. I want you to ask, who does this belong to? And also, when you feel confused about something, like I can't figure it out, blah, 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 who does that belong to? And the reason we're doing this is energy clearing that you can use at any moment to clarify what is yours. Where, if something originated with you, it's not going to stick to you when you say, who does this belong to? So here's the tool. Who does this belong to? Is this mine, someone else's, or something else's? Who does this belong to? Is this energy mine, someone else's, or something else's? And as you ask that question, you will feel a lightening in the energy field. And that means it didn't belong to you. And then you can say, return to sender. And I would like you to use this week. It's such a beautiful moment for cleaning, the final clean through, the spring cleaning up for us before the astrological new year. And so I'm recording this so that you know that this is a moment to use that tool. It's a moment to forgive, clear the slate, really release the things that you can't change, especially with other people. That's where often lack of forgiveness, where we have these barnacles of lack of acceptance, where we're just not willing to let go of something. We're chewing, like a dog with a bone. And it's just something you have to give it up. I surrender this, because it's not for my highest good to be holding on to something that makes me feel bad. And feeling bad is not a high value spiritually. It just isn't. So work with that. And I'm going to check back with you at the next week and see how this worked for you. Happy new moon, everybody. Bye.